Okay, I'm gonna try and do this one in real time. It should be a really quick video. I say always gonna be really quick, and sometimes they're really not. But this time it should be. So this is a little video on how to install crankshaft seals. Really on any saw, this method will work, and it works really well for these clutch side seals. This is a Homelite 922 case, and we're going to replace the seal. And the Homelite part number is, I believe, 12282. The newer one that you can get from SKF is 6119 or 6120. And the only difference between the two is one is, I believe this one is the double lip seal, maybe the 6120. One's a double lip, one's a single lip. And obviously the double lip is probably going to catch more sawdust, but I think that this is actually an original 12282 from Homelite, and I believe, maybe someone's going to correct me if I'm wrong, this is a single lip. So obviously single lip is fine, double lip probably a little more protection from sawdust and stuff like that. Okay, so what y'all want to see is how do you drive the seal in. So literally a piece of a beer can, piece of tin, cut it really thin. And where'd my other tool go? Where'd that go? I need the actual seal driver. Where's my seal driver? Oh, there it is. I've got this tool here. It's made of half-inch pipe. You can get this at here in Canada, it's Home Depot, any hardware store, and then one of these couplers. And you'll see that. And then the other thing you need is a washer. Now this is how I do it. This is not the only way. There's probably 1,000 ways to do this. And you know what? Whatever way does this for you is the best way. But this is the way that I figured out to do this. And it's kind of a combination of a bunch of things I've seen other people do. And this works pretty good for me. So here we go. This piece of tin is going to go onto the crankshaft, because as you'll see, there's like a little lip right here, and this is really common on most crankshafts, and this is the part that can really give you problems. And you know what does happen is there's a little spring in there. It's called a garter spring. And there's in the lip, it gets kind of stuck on there, and then it'll pop the spring out, or it'll fold the inner lip over, and that's called, I think, a prolapsed lip, and then it'll leak. So we want to avoid all that, and so this is super easy tools. You don't have to buy. There's probably $1 million tools that you can buy to do this job. This is literally, I drank a beer and then took a piece of the beer can out, and I found some stuff at the local hardware. So it cost me probably $5 or something, and you can do this no problem. So the first thing we're gonna do, and a ball peen hammer helps as well. So a few basic tools and you're on your way. So the first thing you're gonna do is cut this, put it so that it goes down over that little lip, all the way basically down to the bearing, and there we go. So that's just making a nice cone so it slides straight down. Put the seal on. And so now we don't have a lip that we have to kind of, go over. See that? Now it's just sitting flat. And now the next part that's kind of tricky is getting this seal to drive in nice and flat. So we'll use the washer. That's going to basically, there's nothing that's sticking up on this particular case. So this should slide right down on there. Oh, look at that. It's going to be too darn small. Find one that's going to fit over there. This one will work. There we go. So you just got to, sometimes find a washer that'll fit and be big enough that it makes contact with the seal, which it is. Next thing is to put our tool down, and this increases the surface area really nice. And your ball peen hammer. And we're going to tap this. We're not swinging for the fences. We're just trying to tap this thing in. It should go in fairly simple. It's a very small seal. Some of the bigger seals that have more contact area, they're a little bit more forced to drive them in, and you can even press them in. All right, here we go. All this talk for literally about 5 seconds. And you can always tell when it's seated properly because you're making contact with metal on metal. That's it. Take this off. I'm gonna look in here before I probably should have. I'll never get this camera sit flat again. See that? It's nice and flat. Check it with your finger. And you know, oh yeah, I got my camera all messed up now. Look at that. Look at that, huh? We were doing so good. Oh boy. Here we go. Come on, you piece of crap. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to put that back down again. Just for good measures. There. We're good. And now the next trick is trying to get that little piece of metal out. You know, our cone. And try and do it nice and easy. I use this because I really don't want to go yanking it out and cutting the lip of the seal. That's the only thing I don't really like about this particular method is you're putting kind of sharp metal down in there. And there we go. That's it. We got ourselves a well-installed wheel seal. No problems. Voila. All right, easy as that. Hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for checking out my video.